What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to the next 48. Let's see what message the Spirit has for you at the time that you're watching this reading for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio. All right, you guys have the Knight of Coins, the Six of Coins, the Eight of Wands, the Strength, the Magician, the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, let's see, the Devil, Ace of Coins, and the Justice. I love your guys' readings like all the time. All you guys talk about is money. And then look, popping out here, you have, oh, I'm missing it, the Sun. So the next 48 hours, you guys could be experiencing bliss, I'm hearing. You guys are just happy with the way the year's ending, especially if you're watching this at the, like, currently, at this current time. With the Knight of Coins, if you have kids, they're gonna come and ask you for money. I'm hearing shocking. Yeah, if you have, especially if you have teenagers, they're coming in, asking you for money. Some of you guys, they could be asking you for advice, but you do have a younger person that'll be coming to you, asking you for some sort of favor, some sort of advice, some suggestion, an opinion. Whatever it is something that, one, they could just be asking you for money, but whatever it is that they're asking you for, along those lines, could even be a favor. It's of value to them. So, again, you could, if you do have kids, it could just be like, you know, hey, I need help with this, or hey, do you have can I talk to you about this kind of thing? So I do see some sort of younger person coming to ask you something for something as well. Knight of Coins as well. If you guys have been working on your money, which you have, I see here that you're kind of taking into account, especially with this being the end of the year, the next 48 hours is the end of 2024. And so you guys are taking into account what it is that you have, what it is that you've made. And so I see that you guys are really happy with whatever it is that you've accomplished so far this year. Six of Coins, you guys could be making a deal with someone. There's something here in the next 48 hours about a transaction, especially since you see these hands are trading this letter. You guys could be getting some sort of letter, whether that be in the mail, email, or text. But whatever this is, I'm hearing it's retribution. It's like last minute retribution. From what I'm seeing with the Six of Coins, you guys definitely have been able to put things like exactly how they need to be. So in the next 48 hours, again, like you guys are just taking into account like what you have. I'm seeing like Seven of Coins. You're just looking at everything you've invested in and you're pretty pleased with it, okay? With the Eight of Wands, you could have some sort of fast communication coming in about your money. So again, like you guys could be investing in something, could have invested in something in the next 48 hours. It's like, oh shit, like that stock you invested in, like it blew up, or like whatever, like something like that. Or like, hey, this transaction's been processed. So again, if you're like business oriented, I do see here that like your finances are in order, everything's processing nicely. Is what I'm hearing. If you're not a business person, I see you guys just taking into account like what you have. And so like in the next 48 hours, I see you guys just being like, you're like, okay, this is what I have. Next year I want to have more. So you guys could be setting some kind of goal, maybe possibly a resolution. But also in the next 48 hours, your phone could be blowing up. Like people could be texting you about something. People could be calling you about something. But I just feel like your phone just is going off. Like I'm just hearing someone's phone go off, go off, go off. So you could have that. With the Strength card in the next 48 hours, you guys could be keeping something from someone. Whether this be a secret or you're just not revealing what your next step is. But I am seeing that you guys are doing something in the dark. And I'm hearing what what happens is the dark comes to light, 'cause you see the sun here. But I'm also like seeing that when it comes to light, it's something that you're gonna be able to express to other people. It's not just something that someone outs you with. So this isn't a bad thing. Whatever this isn't a bad thing. So in the next 48 hours, like you could be keeping your mouth shut about something. So again, like you could be investing in something, not telling anyone, and you're waiting for that phone call, you're waiting for that message, and then it's like, bam, it comes in, and you're like, all right, cool. And so in the next 48 hours, you could be manifesting something, okay? Especially here with the Magician. Like, you guys have every single tool that you need in order to make something happen. And so just be mindful, be confident, move forward with that energy. Because in the next 48 hours, it's almost like if you think it happens. I'm hearing if you build it, they will come. So yeah, with this Magician here, like, even just thinking about something, like, is a way to manifest when you don't realize it, right? Like, you could be sitting there. I'm seeing someone, like, sitting there eating something, and they're thinking about, like, man, I wish I was eating this in a mansion, or I wish I was eating this in Hawaii, something like that, right? Like, that's a way to manifest, because it's a genuine, like, you're almost putting your mind to rest and allowing your subconscious mind to come into the forefront. And so when you allow your subconscious to take over, you're able to I guess move around more freely. I'm hearing you can move around the cabin, something like that. You're free to move around the cabin. And so yeah, so I see you guys just like, some of you are intentionally manifesting, others of you are unintentionally manifesting. By the way, you're manifesting something that's going to come in and really, it's what you want. I'm hearing it's wish fulfillment. With the Knave of Swords, this is the Page of Swords. I see you guys getting more information about something. Also too, I've had this for a couple of signs. So you see how he has an eye here, and then he's got the sword. The swords represent clarity more than anything else, in my opinion. And so they represent truth. And so for some of you guys that are intuitive, I see your third eye in the next 48 hours, like being activated. I'm hearing Holy Spirit activated. So I am seeing here, like, this third eye. I know it's on his neck, but it's like some of you guys have intuition and have a third eye and don't use it. You kind of wonder why sometimes you think something and it happens, or how it is that you know certain things. So that's you that has intuition. And in the next 48 hours, I see you guys like having a little bit more intuitive downloads and thoughts. So again, like, you could be having graphic dreams in the next 48 hours. You wake up and something about that dream resonates in your real life, okay? So that's just Spirit's way of trying to show you that you have that ability. And if you want it, it's there. It's yours no matter what. But if you want to grow it in 2025, it's going to be possible, okay? You're going to be able to get all the clarity that you need. Those of you that are working on building something, manifesting something, I see you guys getting more information, whether that's you considering going to school. You guys could be looking at like classes in the next 48 hours on like when to register for the spring semester, or maybe even the winter semester still. You guys are learning more about a new skill. There's something here about just learning about something completely brand new, and it's going to make you, I was going to say famous and rich. For some of you, yes, but ultimately, it's going to get you recognition. Okay, whatever this next part of your life is, whatever this next chapter is, expect to have a little bit more recognition for it, okay? Like people kind of being like, oh, good job, or people like, let's say you're into real estate, and people see that you've been doing really good, and they want to get into real estate. You're like showing someone, or you're helping someone, and like, I'm hearing like in 6 months, they're like, man, like, this was a really good idea. Like, thank you for helping me. Like, I would have never had the courage, or I would have never blah, blah, blah. So I am seeing here, like, there is a bit of that, like, just like the pat on the back kind of energy. But there is some kind of recognition that's coming for you guys for sure. So, yeah, congratulations, because you worked really hard for this one. With the Devil, in the next 48 hours, you guys could be dealing with temptations. You guys could be dealing with bad habits. You guys could be dealing with toxic people. But whatever it is, you guys could also be obsessing over something. For some of you, you guys are obsessing over, it could be another person, but I'm getting here that you guys could just be obsessing over like the changes you want to make, right? Like you guys, like some of you guys are like, no, like I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So Like, I'm just seeing you guys being really stuck on something that you want to do, something that you're going to do. Okay. And so I do see that. For temptation, for those of you that are in a relationship, I see that there's someone here for some of you, not all of you. So use your discernment on this one. There is someone that's been kind of like, you have all eyes on your person, or they're on you. See how there's like eyes on the knees? She's got like eyes here in her stomach, like all that stuff. So again, like, I just feel there is someone that's like watching you or your person. And it's because they want what you have, or they want what they have, right? Which would be you. So just be mindful of that, because you could have someone that's trying to come in your energy and like mess your shit up, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so be mindful of that. The Ace of Coins, in the next 48 hours, you guys get some sort of tangible blessing. If you've been waiting for a package that was delayed and you needed it before Christmas, I see you getting it in the next 48 hours, and you're like, fuck, finally, I can give this gift to this person, whatever. Some of you guys are getting paid in the next 48 hours. You could be, I'm hearing, collecting rent. Some of you guys are in real estate, or maybe you want to be. So maybe by this time next year, you'll actually be collecting rent, okay? Whatever this is that comes in the next 48 hours, like, it's cool. Like, it's for some of you, it is a monetary like blessing. Again, you could be getting paid, you could be getting a promotion, you could be getting a raise. That's the thing too, is like, you guys could find out that your company's policies are changing, and as of the 1st, they're going to give you like some sort of raise or some sort of incentive for the policy changes, and it like benefits you. So yeah, I'm seeing something like coming in for you guys in the next 48. So be open to that, okay? Open to receive that. Lastly, we have Justice. Whatever's happened to you this year, if you guys feel like you had a really good year, just know that this was all part of karmic justice for you, okay? This was all meant to play out the way that it has. So a lot of you Scorpios have had really, really good luck when it comes to money. And let's just scrap the word luck. A lot of you guys have worked really hard for the money that you have currently, okay? So again, if you've had good things come in for you, if you feel like, you know, the wheel was turning in your favor, continue to go with that energy, because again, like, it's karmic justice. Like, you have spirits on your side, you have angels on your side, you have guides on your side. So again, like, don't be afraid to continue to go down this path. Don't have any fear to go down this path, really. Like, don't have the lack mentality. Don't fear like you're gonna lose something. Just stay in clear energy, because I'm hearing the world is your oyster. The scales are balanced. So if you guys have experienced any kind of bad karma, or didn't have the best 2024, just know that the scales are balanced, okay? So as of 2025, or whenever it is that you're seeing this in the next 48 hours, just know that the scales are being balanced, whether this is karma you can see, which means that it's happening to you, or this is karma you can't see, which is karma in, like, karma in your name is what I'm hearing, okay? So just know that the scales are balanced. There are things you may hear about, there are things you may not hear about, but just know that they've already been taken care of, okay? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Sounds really like a pleasant 48 hours, if you will. Happy New Year's to you guys, and I will see you guys next year.